guys, and welcome to a brand new video. You have just joined us here in Langkawi, which is a Malaysian island. Holly, I need you to explain something at the very beginning of today's video about what was meant to happen and what's not going to happen.
Okay, so one of the main reasons why we stopped here is because Langkawi has one of the, I think it's the steepest cable car in the world and the longest sky bridge in the world, or something like that. We just happened to arrive right in the middle of a 2-week closure. So that's bad planning on my part, so we obviously won't be doing that.
I decided to go for it. Look at that, mate. That's an iced coffee.
It looks like a dessert.
This is all for me.
But to be honest, I think I did pretty well as well for my breakfast.
Look at that bad boy. So Langkawi is known as the Isle of Legends, which is made up of a cluster of 99 different islands. So we've just started walking around this park right now, and we've noticed that there's loads of these really big, awesome sculptures virtually everywhere.
So the sculptures you can see at this park are based on local folklore and history, dating all the way back to prehistoric times to more local history.
Each one of these big statues actually represents old history and old stories and old legends, and that is how each one of the islands around Langkawi have actually got their name.
So Dae-Jung Bunting was a giant guardian spirit who watched over the island. She also had a pet lion and poison from a tuber root as her weapons.
So some rude merchants failed to pay their respects as they passed through the islands, which rudely awoken the spirit. So she caused a tropical storm, which meant that their ships were wrecked. So their wrecked ships got washed up onto an island which is now known as Junk Island. On those ships was white water buffalo. They actually escaped and managed to go to another island which is now known as White Water Buffalo Island. And also on their ships was loads of rice, which was washed up onto another island which is now known as Wet Rice Island. Ooh, we've had to put a little pause on exploring that part because it is so hot today. We need some air conditioning and we need a nice cold drink.
Why don't we have this in England? Some of these things look absolutely amazing, but we just can't read the text because it's too, what's the word?
Grubby.
Grubby. Too grubby and too faded, and we just can't quite read the stories.
So this whole area and whole park is so cool just to walk around and explore because there are so many awesome things to see. I mean, check this out behind, and it's pretty damn huge as well. You can literally just be walking around like we have all day. But one thing which is kind of weird is we've walked around here for hours and hours and hours and we haven't seen a single person. Me and Holly are like the only people in like this whole area, which is kind of crazy.
No, wait, we saw one person and he was playing Pokemon.
So I just walked to the top of that big tower there where the clock was just behind me, and you get some pretty damn epic views from up here. As you can see, we got Holly all the way down there. Hey Holly. And whilst I'm up here as well, I've just managed to spot our hotel. And that is our hotel, what we're staying in right there, the Seaview Hotel. And our windows are definitely on this side because we can actually see the sunset. Which means in theory, we should actually be able to see this from our hotel room.
It's super hot.
It's not getting any cooler up here. Hey Holly,
hey.
That's our hotel over there.
Is it?
Not that one, the one on the right.
Oh yeah. Okay, so even though we're in Malaysia, we've been to a Korean restaurant, and it's the first time we've ever been in a Korean restaurant, and I'm amazed. We've only ordered these two things, and all of this other food has turned up. Oh, he waved Goodbye.
Holly, give us the rating of that restaurant.
12 out of 10. That was the best.